Incarcerated Delhi Chief Minister Mr. Kejriwal was disappointed today also and yesterday also. Today in the morning itself, as soon as the sun rose, he and his council were found at the door of the Supreme Court requesting Chief Justice Mr. Chandrachud to hear his petition challenging Delhi High Court's decision yesterday when Delhi High Court Justice Swatantraji sent Mr. Kejriwal back into prison and said that ED's action and arrest was not only legal but compounded by Mr. Kejriwal's his own self-destructive delaying tactics. Naturally, he did not agree and requested Supreme Court Chief Justice today in the morning. And Supreme Court disappointed him, refusing to entertain him as different from a common man, and said that you had better send a formal mail to me. I will see what I can do, what I can not do anything out of turn at the moment. He returned disappointed back to his prison cell. This is the story of, I think it is end or beginning of his end. BJP pounced upon this, and no wonder by the evening an up melee and tall leader, I will say, Mr. Anand, resigned from the Aam Aadmi Party, clearly saying that till yesterday I thought, or in fact we all believed that, and we hoped that the leadership is clean. But Delhi High Court's decision against Mr. Kejriwal yesterday was a proof that leadership is not entirely clean. In fact, it is deep neck into corruption, swamp of corruption. This is what his terms are. I was waiting till now about the development regarding Atishi's notice reply to Election Commission, but it has not yet come. And since morning, the AAP leadership's reactions have always been in denial mode. If you go through that order of the High Court yesterday, you will find that the sinister design and murky deals are dangerous. Fortunately, there is no one to dictate Punjab Chief Minister, Mr. Mann, who feels and who should feel liberated from the clutches of Kejriwal. And in Aam Aadmi Party also, Sanjay Singh will have a more important role. So you can say that in coming times, we can say Mr. Mann walking into many traps led by his opposition. But I don't think he is politically very savvy. Same thing about Sanjay Singh. Sanjay Singh is basically a gunda and a mawali kind of illiterate, educated, pretends that as if he were a kind of lord, or he is nothing. He is like a fly. He can be crushed anytime. He is not. I mean, he doesn't enjoy any kind of support from anyone because everybody knows he is a lafu, awara. So he lacks gravity of Sanjay or Mr. Bhardwaj, Saurabh Bhardwaj, or even the nuisance value of Atishi. Atishi is an equal, um, full throttle nuisance. She is no brain. Yesterday I saw a video about her tendering apology to a section of Muslim crowds where she had greeted them with Jai Sri Ram, and only to take it back when the protests suddenly erupted in the crowd. Second thing about this leadership is that unfortunately BJP has now found its voice in Delhi at least. After 2 decades, we have found some kind of a spineful BJP leadership. We still have to put up a good structure of organization, which is missing. At the moment, there are more, you can say, gundas in BJP Delhi than serious people. But we do not want people like Harshvardhan also, because of him, because of whom Delhi is facing or bearing with a kind of thug. If you remember an election in 2011 or 12, Delhi had voted BJP as the single largest party, but falling just a few falling just a few seats of majority. Naturally, BJP being the single largest party would have been invited by the governor to stake claim to form a government. But BJP at that time was being led by Harshvardhan, and only a few MLAs were needed to touch the strength of majority. We knew and we still remember that 5-6 Congress MLAs, including a few Muslims, they themselves called on Dr. Harshvardhan and requested to stake their claim to form a government, and they offered their support so that a majority can be formed. What will you tell a man who did not read the time, who did not understand the gravity of the situation? He did not read the pulse of the people, nor did he foresee the future. What kind of leader are you when you are in the name of your own morality, You forsook the fate of entire Delhi by refusing. He said that no, we are not interested in forming a government with support of outsiders because it will appear as if we were buying the support. Horse trading. The MLAs were shocked. They said, You are not buying us. We are not indulging into horse trading. We are offering our own support on our own. But this idiot, I will call the people like Harshvardhan idiot of idiots. Just to save his own reputation, he yoked the fate of Delhi, and he did not stake any claim. He refused to form a government, and that was a monumental, disastrous, historical blunder because the offer went to Ahmadi Party, and it sought the support of Congress and formed the government. And since then, it has been in power, and BJP has been out of power. I will ask BJP and Mr. Dr. Harshvardhan specifically, what right did you have when you are in the business of forming government and being elected to ignore the fate of the people of Delhi? And what did you get? Did you think that if you do not seek support and do not form a government, did you expect that people will support you for this stupid honesty? It's not honesty, it is foolishness. In your eyes, it was honesty. And what honesty? This honesty is costing the Delhi what it is doing now. You are to blame for this nonsense, this fraud, this political fraud, architect of which is you and only you or nobody else. You thought that by saving your own reputation, anything can be done. Then why do you contest the election? So this will go into the history of political history of Delhi as a historical blunder, for which we are all paying, and Aam Aadmi Party is basically fooling, ransacking, and destroying each and every fabric of democracy and electorate politics in Delhi.